It's quarter-finals time. How insane is that? It's been an incredible journey so far, and we're at the business end now. 150 years, 8 teams remain. Let's find out where we're off to for the quarter-finals. Right, it's taken us to the quarter-finals, but I think we've finally got a hint where even I can figure it out first time. It's Nottingham, isn't it? Which means, for the quarter-finals, we're off to see Nottingham Forest against Liverpool. Nottingham Forest, 2 times FA Cup winners. Liverpool, 7 times FA Cup winners. We really are at the business end now. It's a really historic tie, and I can't wait. Let's get to Nottingham. So, I've now arrived at the City Ground. I'm incredibly excited for this quarter-final tie. 2 historic rivals, a massive game between both sides. I tell you what though, I maybe shouldn't have done as much singing as I did on the way up because my throat seems to have gone. The total round trip for this journey was 244 miles, which brings our total miles travelled for the season so far to 3,839. Let's have a look around the City Ground. And hopefully by the time we've done that, my voice comes back. It's been great looking around this historic stadium, and as I mentioned, this is a historic rivalry dating back all the way to the late 70s and early 80s. These 2 sides used to go toe-to-toe in the league and the cup as well. I've talked to a couple of fans about what this game means to them.
Gabriel, Nottingham Forest fan. It's just a breath of fresh air. You know, we've had so long in the Championship, we've had nothing to cheer about other than, you know, the odd game of beating Derby and stuff like that. It's massive. Steve Cooper's come in, it's been a complete breath of fresh air, and the buzz around the club, man, it's just different, you know.
This is a very historic rivalry, this. How crazy is it that you're going to have a packed City Ground there with Liverpool coming to town?
We've had, you know, home sellouts now this year for, you know, 13 games or something like that in a row now, and Steve Cooper's he's bringing that buzz back that Cloughy brought to Nottingham, you know, because Cloughy, you know, it wasn't just Forest, it was Nottingham, you know, he put Nottingham on the map, he wasn't just Forest. We feel like Steve Cooper's this reincarnation of Cloughy at this minute, you know, that's kind of the feeling around here at the minute.
Speaking of Brian Clough, obviously you've won 2 FA Cups historically. How amazing would it be to see your club win a 3rd?
I mean, everything won it. It would be unreal. I mean, if we win tonight, then we'd be at ground for about, you know, hours after, just all of us just sat in tears.
Can I get a score prediction out of you?
We will give him a game. I'll go 2-1 Forest.
Currently pitch side about 2 or 3 hours before kick-off, and it feels very calm in here, but I have a feeling in an hour or 2 it's going to become very, very hectic. Anyway, we've got an interview lined up with a massive Forest fan who you guys might know, and also a Liverpool legend. So let's get to it. So I'm joined by Liverpool legend Robbie Fowler. Obviously you've had the opportunity to take part in this competition as both a player and a fan. What do you think it is that makes this competition so special?
Certainly as a player, you know, for me it was the best tournament. I grew up in an era where the FA Cup was what people wanted to win more than anything. You know, being a kid, waking up on the cup final day, watching all the players go through the various, breakfasts, and then getting the bus down Wembley way. And I always loved that. And I mean, the first trophy I wanted to win was the FA Cup, because obviously the history and tradition of watching them players do that.
This season marks 150 years of it. What is one memory that sticks out in your mind from watching it when you were younger?
Well, I mean, I'll probably go back as far as 1985, actually, Everton against Manchester United. That was probably my earliest memory, in all honesty. Moran getting sent off, Norman Whiteside's winner, you know, stopped Everton from winning everything that year, really. So that was probably my memory of the FA Cup. You know, I mean, it was a long time ago. Not too many people will remember that. Obviously, modern days, you know, I'm talking Liverpool, Steven Gerrard's, equalised in the last minute against West Ham. I mean, if any player was going to write a script for an FA Cup, then you know, Steven was your man. And I think that goal was just the epitome of Steven being a wonderful player and producing when it was needed.
You spoke about your dream being to win the FA Cup. How was it? How did it feel, obviously, getting that win in 2001?
Unbelievable. I mean, it was more the better because we lost in '96 as well. So getting to the final, which is obviously remembered for all the wrong reasons as far as we're concerned, but getting there and winning it, it meant more just because obviously the fact that we'd lost. It was a competition I wanted to win, as I've said.
That day, young Michael Owen got a brace. What was it like playing alongside him?
Yeah, look, Michael was a great player. I mean, I was lucky enough to play with lots of good forwards. So look, I got to experience him, on a club level, day in, day out, games as well. So I enjoyed playing with Michael, really did. Wonderful player.
Obviously, that season you managed to win a treble under Gerard Houllier. Was that one of the best experiences of your career?
Absolutely. I think, as a player, certainly you want to win trophies. You want to be remembered for winning trophies and not, how much money you got in the bank. That year was just, an extraordinary year. It was. Played every game that was possible. Obviously the league and every single cup competition, winning what we won, and certainly the squad and the camaraderie we had was as good as any squad I'd been involved in.
So, joined by Stuart Broad, massive Nottingham Forest fan. How are you feeling ahead of this?
I'm really excited. Have been for a few days, to be honest. I think the whole city's got such a huge buzz from having, in my opinion, the best team in Europe arriving in the city. To be honest, the way Forest have performed this year, it's nothing short of what the players and the club deserve.
Obviously, the FA Cup throws up ties like this. It's great. What does the FA Cup mean to you?
Yeah, I think everyone's got memories from the FA Cup from years gone by. But for me, to be able to be in the present at a quarter-final of the FA Cup, Forest versus Liverpool, I mean, just on social media you see all the history between the two great clubs. Not played each other for 23 years. Me personally, to be able to be here with my sister Gemma and Moeen Ali, who's actually a huge Liverpool fan. The three of us are going to be set up here for the game. It's memories like that you cherish, and whatever the result, I think just being here at this the home of Nottingham Forest, the home of the club I love to bits, and praying we get back into the Premier League, the big time. Well, this is the big time today, so great to be here.
You spoke about the memories. One game from Wembley. How amazing would it be to see Forest at Wembley in the FA Cup semi-finals?
I can't even listen to that question. Like, it's mad that's even a question this year. When Steve Cooper took over before Christmas, or way before Christmas, we were bottom four and struggling to play the sort of football that we were hoping to see as fans. So to now be in a great shout for the playoffs and in a quarter-final of the FA Cup, having knocked out Arsenal, Leicester City, Huddersfield above us in the league, they're big scalps, and if we can cling on to anything of a bit of hope, then we've played some big teams in this FA Cup so far, and we didn't just beat Leicester City, we thumped them, to be honest, although they had some injuries. We could get something out of today.
On that note, can I get a score prediction?
I think it'll be 2-2. This is me being really hopeful, by the way. I think it'll be 2-2 at full time, and we'll have to just somehow survive to penalties, and we will win in a penalty shootout.
Great to chat to both Stuart and Robbie. Anyway, everyone said to me, whenever you come to Nottingham Forest, you need to try a chicken balti pie. So let's give it a try and see what it's like. I can see why the hype is there. That is so good. It's not saved my throat yet though. Both sets of players are now arriving. The Nottingham Forest players are about to arrive, and then Liverpool players are coming just after them. Let's look at them come past. I have to do it, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to kick it back. What a moment, what a player. Just under half an hour to kick off here. The Liverpool players are there, the Nottingham Forest players are there, and here I am stuck in the middle of you. come past us. Luckily, words don't need to describe it because I barely got any left. Look, players are going to run out through there past us. Well and truly in this. Still 0-0. Big chance already. Shoot! Shoot! Oh! This place is going to erupt. There's a goal. I can't stress how loud it's going to be. Oh, what a save! Now, wow! Unbelievable! What a save! Liverpool probably had the better of this first half, however, still 0-0. And as we said with Stuart Broad earlier, extra time and penalties is where Forest strike. In the words of Stuart Broad, not me. Half time here, Nottingham Forest 0, Liverpool 0, all to play for. And also before the game, it turns out the winner will play Manchester City at Wembley. A lot of stake here, 45 minutes left. Let's see how it goes. It's a corner ball, listen to that roar. Imagine what a goal would sound like. You don't really see this in football. Liverpool are now making a quadruple sub. That shows how close this game has been. 4 subs at once. I've never seen that ever before. Oh my God, Brennan Johnson. It's a cross! Chance. That was the chance. Oh my God. Huge moment for Forest. No. Not long after, Liverpool break the deadlock. It's so cool. Liverpool won. Nottingham Forest 0. Still time for Nottingham Forest to get back into this. Very cool. There comes Brennan Johnson. He's still with the ball. He's beating his man. Oh! Full time. Liverpool 1, Nottingham Forest 0. So close to Forest in so many occasions. Very much now the calm after the storm. Nottingham Forest 0, Liverpool 1. What an experience, what a game. I hope you guys have really enjoyed this. Next up on our journey in the Emirates FA Cup is both semi-finals. We have Chelsea against Crystal Palace at Wembley and then Liverpool against Manchester City at Wembley as well. Be sure to subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on any content from this 150th anniversary season of the Emirates FA Cup, and also I'll see you for both semi-finals at Wembley. We're getting very much to the business end now. I'll see you soon.